kick, finish the situation, or get out. Okay, but now he's got a partner, because I told you before, normally when they hold you like this, they cannot do anything. What you can do also, by the way, is headbutt backwards, and never ever forget the heel in the groin, okay? It's very important to do. Now his partner is coming, and again, go for the groin kick, and maybe, boom, kick him double away. Breathe in, drop, elbow, and take him down. His body comes, bang, bang, go there. And now make sure that they both are there. Now, a real good thing to do right now, if one of his body would behind him, stand behind him, is try to keep. It's very difficult to show you right now because we're in a small situation here. But if his body would move to the right, I would go to this side. I would try to keep his body behind him all the time. Bang, 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 like I'm fighting him. You see, keep his body away, so you're fighting only one person. Now, this situation happened in Kiev to me with a known fighter, Paul Verlins. He was drunk, I was drunk, and it was all in good play, and he grabbed me from the back, and he started biting in my back. Now, because he was drunk, he didn't realize how hard he was biting, and he was biting through my skin. When I came home, the teeth were through my skin. So I did this to him. He grabbed me, and there I told him to let me go, and he didn't let me go. I asked him again. I said, don't bite, don't do it. I stopped pushing his wrist, breaking it, grabbing my own wrist, and now I stepped out. And luckily for me, over here, there was a window. So I thought, let's throw him through the window. I went, whang! And he went through the window, out to the hospital to get some stitches. But like I said, when he came back, we were all friends again. Okay, so one more time. He's got you here. Now, you want to throw him away, and you got to go fast. This is a situation that's not very dangerous. Again, you can headbutt, and again, the heel to the groin. I choose for this move. Push you down, break it, and now you got to swing. Watch what I do. I step out, and I twist my upper body like this, and then you will throw him away. It's the upper body movement that sets him off. Now, this headlock we see a lot in the movies. And I don't know why people are doing this, even on the streets. I used to win all my fights with it, actually, because nobody had the defense. But when you know the defense, man, this is going to be so wild, you cannot believe. I'm going to show you what you can do with your opponent if he has you in the headlock. Now, he's got you like this. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm stepping underneath him. I make sure that my butt is under my body. I'm not going to lift him like this. No, I'm going to lift him with my legs. 1, 2, I can lift him as high as I can, and I can just let him go and then throw him on the floor. But I can do this, up, and I go down with him like this, boom. That's the way I finish him, but because he's my friend, and this floor is pretty solid, I don't want to take a risk and be without a sparring partner. All right, now the same headlock, but now the person that is going to apply the neck lock on you, he hit your wife or your girlfriend, or maybe he hit your kid, or he loves his dog. Maybe he kicked his dog. So now we are very angry, and we don't like it just to take him down and get him all the breath out of his lungs. No, we want to pay him back because he was hitting something that's very vulnerable to us, very valuable. Okay, so this is what I would do. Actually, I will show you first a thing that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't hit him in the groin, because then maybe he's going to let you go. It's a possibility you can kick him in the head, but why not give him a little damage that he's going to regret for about 5 or 6 months. Watch. He grabs you in the leg lock. Boom, you lift him up. You're going to slam him down. Bang! And here he is. Grab the knee. Grab this. Step over. Fall backwards. Whoop! And now we got an inverted heel hook. I'm going to pull this heel to me. Whoop. And you see I twist his under leg. Here I twist it the other way around. It's like a kind of exorcist move. I did this to an opponent in Japan, Takahashi, and I actually broke his shin bone with this move. Normally, his knee will blow out. This time, with Takahashi, he broke his shin bone. Okay? And all because he was hitting my wife. And that one just came extra. Okay, the bear hug from the front. I know it doesn't happen a lot, but if you're in the countryside, those kind of people, they like to squeeze and just crunch you. And you have to break the grip because those guys, you know, they walk around and they're very strong. They really can do some damage. Okay, so you got to get out fast. The first thing that I would do is always simple go to the groin. So if he grabs me up, lifts me up, go back, boom, knee to the groin. There are more ways. I'm going to put myself down now because otherwise he has to carry me all the time. But imagine that he's still holding me up and he's holding me tight. I can try to go under his jaw and create some distance. Once distance is there, elbow. Or if he's really strong and I can push whatever he wants and he keeps his head forward, I can slip over to his eyes, put my fingers in his eye, and I bet you that he's going to go back, then support the jaw and elbow under the jaw. And there is actually one more, and you see people doing this in the movies, and it's not only a movie thing. This one really works. He bear hugs you, and if his head is backwards, go with the flat hands and hit on the ears. This will break his eardrum, and trust me, I did a pro wrestling match one time, and somebody hit me with the flat hand. It goes wheep in your ear, and your balance is off. This really works. Bang! Don't stay with that. Follow it up with some punches, and of course, that will be the end. Okay, now we have a dangerous situation on our hands. We have two attacks. It could be three, but we have one here. And we have one there at the back of the bar. Now, they're going to close me in. And you do not want to be closed in. You want to have them in front of you. Right away, I cannot go for the escape there anymore because he's here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, I'm going to put my back against the wall, or better yet, a corner, which we don't have here, but we have a wall. So I'm going to run back while they're coming to me. I'm going to go here, 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 and now I face them both. Now, at least I can start fighting two guys in one place. Otherwise, I will have one guy here and one guy here, and that is not going to work. I'm going to lose that battle. If that happens, one guy here, just turn away, walk here, and then confront them both again. But the best thing is to go back with your back against the wall so you can see them both. And you got good control, and nobody can attack you from the back. Now, if you expect a violent confrontation, and you see that the guy has a knife, or maybe he already has a beer bottle in his hand, you have to do something. If you sit at a table and there is no beer bottles and there are no glasses, you need a weapon too. I would advise you to take a weapon too. Simple car keys, house keys will do the trick.